Hi beauties, it's time for another plan with me. It's Jean from BeautyandtheStamper.com and just wanted to invite you to subscribe so you don't miss any plan with me's that are coming up in the future. First I'm going to start off with a flip through of July. I cannot believe that it is going to be August already. So let's go ahead and get started with the flip through. So the last week of June goes right into the first week of August. This one I got some new washi tape. I love the washi tape and wanted to make sure I used it. And so that's that one. Then we go into the 4th of July. That one I used a lot of the red, white, and blue. This is where I learned about some new gel pens and they weren't working too well as far as you know, getting dry rather quickly. So then the next one we've got, this whole week was done with nothing but oh hello stickers, and it was, I just love this art, so I had a really artsy week this week. And then the following week, which was last week, we went into some pineapples. I just really have been loving the pineapple theme. The new Stampin' Up stamp came out with the pineapple, and I just, when I saw this paper at Michael's, I had to use it. So then we come into this week, and I have here just a day of fun. And I showed you this on last week's, but this wasn't the one that I went through, so I did 2 last week on my other happy planner because I used 2 happy planners. So that is the end. Today is Sunday the 31st, and now I'm going to get to working on my October. So you guys said that you like to see me actually do it, and you guys know I don't do any editing. So we'll see what happens, and you guys, I don't really have anything set up, so we'll just get moving along here. So I think what I've decided that I wanted to do was use some paper that I had, which was really, really pretty. I used this on, what did I use this for? A pocket letter, I believe, and I had extra scraps, so I was going to go ahead and use that on here. And then I wanted to show you a little bit of a watercolor technique. So if you don't know, it's 2.75, or actually this is looking, yeah, 2.75, and then the width on these is 1.5. So 1.5 by 2 3/4 is what we're looking at. So I'm just going to get out my paper trimmer here. I'm just going to get rid of this piece, let it fit in there, because this fits a 12 by whatever. So I think we were going at 1.5. I think we'll be able to get a couple of those out of here. And then another 1.5. Alrighty. So then we can cut these down to 2 3/4. And I'll test the first one. I should have this memorized by now, but you know, there's so many sizes to memorize, so that's not correct. Let's try 2.5. And that, my friends, is why I usually don't know my sizes. So it's 2.5, not 2 3/4, and somewhere I have it written down. But so moving along, just gonna go ahead, trying to think what washi I want to use, because I'm not real sure. So I'm just cutting these pieces up. If I don't use them all, I save them because I can use them in a future one, or I can you know, use them for bits and pieces for my cards. How do you store all your scraps? If you guys have scraps, and they're just little pieces like let's say this one that doesn't really fit anywhere, where would you stick that, or do you just toss them? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know what you do there. So these are all going to be scraps, and this piece here is going to go in the trash. So let me go ahead, grab some washi that's going to look real nice. So hold on for just a second, because I want to just get the prettiest one. Alrighty, I've chosen this kind of green color because I wanted to go with some watercolor type looks. So we will go ahead and use this, and I might actually end up running out of another roll of washi tape. How cool would that be? So we'll just start sticking this on here. I love this ruler. I usually use, like if I'm out and about, I don't have my ruler with me, so I'll usually use just a credit card. Actually, it's a gift card. Target has some of the best gift cards, so I always grab their pretty gift cards, and then they're thicker for some reason, so that's really cool. But this one gives such, this ruler, I had to have bought it on sale because I don't buy anything full price. That ruler is just gives a perfect line for me. So I mean, it looks like it was cut with scissors. So if you have a ruler like this, try it out and see if it works for you. So I was watching a Belinda Celine video, and she was showing some watercolor techniques, and so I'm going to try that with you guys and show you the technique as well. So she's very talented. If you haven't seen her, look her up here on YouTube. And then the final one, I'm going to leave these other colors in there, I think. Now this washi tape, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is a retired Stampin' Up. So I'm just going to do these three, and then I'm going to leave that there. So let's go ahead and get some of this on here. I just like to use my Snail adhesive. It makes it easy for me. And I'm not going to try and line them up in any way. I'm going to be traveling this week, so I'm going to go home and visit my family, and just thought this one will be simple and pretty. And remember, I'm going to fill some of this in with watercolor technique, so I'm not going to put a lot on here. I think I'm going to have a lot of scrap pieces. Let's see. I'm really liking this here. I use a lot of scrapbook paper or designer series paper just to get me started and give me a theme, a color that I want to start with, and then from there I typically just go with the flow once I find what I like. So there's no real rhyme or reason as to where I'm placing these. Like I said, I'm going to be traveling next week, so all of this week I don't even have planned out. Usually when I'm on vacation, I don't happy plan too much other than decorating it, putting a few things here and there. But the family is going to stay home, and I am taking a trip on my own. I've just decided to scram. So I'll probably be traveling sometime this weekend to come home. Not real sure. So then the following week, that's when my world is going to be rocking and rolling, because I am going to be staying home with the 2 little grandkids while Mom and Dad go to work. So I think that's cool. All right, let's get into the watercolory feel here. So if you do any Stampin' Up! At all, you might remember this oldie but goodie. And it's just a Stampin' Pastels here. And it's probably, man, I haven't got this out in ages and ages. So I don't even remember which way it opens. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Wow, look at that. So what we're going to do is I just picked up some paintbrushes, and I'm going to get one of my paintbrushes out of here. Okay. So I think I'm just going to go with one of these, probably this one here. I'm going to pick up some of that paint, right? Faux paint. And let's just pick up some of these colors. So we've got this kind of olivey color here. I'm going to test it out. Oh, that's a different green. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to flick the extra off, and then I'm kind of just going to put it on here. This is really cool. You might not be able to see it because it is rather light, but it's really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna outline it a little here, and then do a little bit more, and probably down here of that same color. Just rub that in. Look at how pretty that's coming out. So then I'll do one on this page as well. Add a little bit of green here. Just here on the bottom. Oh, picked up the wrong color, but that's okay. It does leave some mess on here, so you'll just have to make sure that when you flick it off, you're over a trash can or something similar like that. So we'll do a little bit up here. And since it is a corner piece, I'm going to make it go down this side. So there you go. Blowing off the excess dust there. And I'm going to just wipe off the excess chalk on there. And we're going to add a little bit of the yellow. I think it would be good. Or maybe an orange. Since there is some orange in there, would be good. Oh, and that's coming out a lot brighter. This is really a great technique. If you have any chalk pastels, you should give it a go. There we go. And then flick off that extra and move along over here and put a little bit on this side. So I just got a weather report on my phone and my phone cut off, and hopefully everything's okay. I think we just have a little bit of a dust storm here in Phoenix. We're used to it. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more here. Really, really, really loving this. It definitely looks like watercolors. And then while I'm here, I'm going to kind of ombre this in, this yellow here. And then maybe one ombre over here. This is really pretty. So I'm going to add a little bit of this tan in there as well on this one, just to make it really pretty. Some yellow here. And then we'll move on to the stickers, because I think this is enough. You guys are kind of understanding that. So that came out really cool. I mean, you can do flowers, you can do all kinds of great stuff, I think, using that. So I'll just stick that away, and we'll continue on now to get on with the stickers. Let's go ahead and see what we have here. I'm going to just use some Me and My Big Ideas stickers and some of the Happy Planner stickers that I feel look good together. So let's just go page by page and see what, oh, these are the exact same ones. I like it so much that I bought another one. So we'll go off of this one because I do remember that I like it so much. So this one says, oh, what a beautiful day. That could work well in there. I'm looking for one to cover up my excuse me, I'm looking for one to cover up my calendar there, and I think this is a good one. Today is the perfect day to start living your dreams. I think that is going to fit over this really, really well, and it does. And it's going to cover up the thoughts as well. And it was not put on straight. I am a stickler for that. So I need to have everything covered, everything straight. I don't know, call me crazy. There we go. Much better. Very pretty. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put on here, right here, today is your day. So this will be, I'm sure, the last day, and then I'll be traveling back on Sunday. I think that's all I'm going to do from there. We'll look at this little guy, see if there's anything I need from here. Not really anything that I need. All right, now the fun ones. These are the ones I just picked up. I am loving these. This is the one. Oh, I'm gonna get my nails done at some point. So this one has a little mani-pedi. So I'm gonna put this little sticker, that little guy. I'll put him right here and do a mani-pedi on Thursday. I'll probably call my cousin and we will go and do that. And since we are going to be going out and getting our mani-pedi, I'm going to go ahead and get a drink as well. Really cute. Oh look, this one says, treat yourself. So there we go. I don't know why I love to put my flag stickers right over here in the corners, and now that I see that, I don't really like it there. So I'm going to see if these pull off just as easily, because I think I'd rather have it in the upper corner. And they pull off rather easily. So I'm going to stick that here in this corner. There we go. I like that much better. And then, since we're putting some orange in here, I'm going to go with these orange tags, because even though I'm not going to be home, I will be with my family. There is always a to-do list. So we'll go ahead and stick that there. That'll be my when I get there to-do list. And then I will put another to-do list right before I leave. And get ready, because I know packing's going to be on my to-do list there. And then we'll go ahead and go through, see what else there is. Oh look, there's some green ones I could have put, but that's okay. You know, I'll be at my parents' house, so I probably will be doing some laundry there. I love these little laundry stickers. So before I go, I'll probably do some laundry. I'll put that right. I'll put that right up here. No, I'll put it right here. See, this is the kind of stuff you guys don't get to see. And then if you don't know it by now, I always put stars when I'm going to upload videos. And so I will be doing, hopefully I'll be able to get one a day. If not, we're going to shoot for 3 this week. And of course, next week's Plan With Me, I'll have that up next Sunday. So let me see what else we have. Of course, we need a hydrate sticker, because even though I'm not going to be here, I still need to remain hydrated. Let's go ahead. I'm going to stick this one on here, even though I really am not looking forward to knowing this. We're going to stick this guy over here to remind me during the week that I'm going to have to come home, because I don't want to go crazy while I'm out and about. You know what I mean? So, just going through this again. I'm not really seeing anything that oh, let's see here. I know at one point I want to go to the Daiso store. Oh, so I didn't know what this said, you guys. I thought it said chokes. I didn't know what it was, but it says chores. So, all right, I think we're gonna go with this little guy. It says the best is yet to come. I'll put him right down there. Nope, I don't like that one again. So I won't be doing any Happy Mail or anything like that this week, just because I'm going to enjoy and relax with my family. I'm literally going by myself. I'm not taking my husband, I'm not taking my kids, I'm not taking my grandkids. It's just me. And then my brother will be there, and my mom will be there, and my dad will be there, and then we'll be the 4 of us, hopefully getting together one day and just remembering what it used to be like. So I think I'm about done with this page. I'm just going to look for something to go here on this page, see if I can find anything in the colors that I'm looking for. We'll just go through this way. Kind of either a green or an orange. There's some brown we can use if needed. That one's a nice color. If you haven't seen these, you should get yourself down to a Hobby Lobby or a, actually I found these at Hobby Lobby. I did not see them at Michael's. If your Michael's has one, let me know, because I certainly didn't see it. Alright, it looks like, actually this is really pretty. So I think I'm going to stick this one on here, and it says, "Just do your thing." And stick that right here in the middle. And then I think we might be about done. I think I found this "Live in the Moment" with this gold. I think will fit in rather well. Really pretty. So there we go. This is today's and this week's spread. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next week unless you come back to see some of my other videos. Alright, beauties, have a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching. If you want to keep seeing me, make sure you are subscribed and hit thumbs up. Alright, bye!